I'm ready for the next page. Let me get it all together. I can show you. Our base page, and I'm just going to turn it that way. You need to cut 6.5 by 8 and score at 1/2 inch. That's going to be a fold out to is the paper we're going to put on, and I just cut it to have on here with a little bit of black showing. If you want me to give you the measurements for that, it is 5 1/4, and the length will be 7 7/8. So that we do have for that page. Then we do have another one. It's going to be on the opposite side. It's 5 1/2 by 7 1/2 and score at the 1/2 inch on your 7th side, and that will be on underneath the paper for the flip out. Let's do this one, and I also cut it just to fit, and the measurement for that will be 5 by 7 3/8. That will fit on that page. Now they will overlap. The 6 by 6 1/2. The 6 1/2 side we score at 1/2 inch. That's going to come over all of this. But I think we need to do another score. We put it on our scoreboard, and on the 6 1/2 side I'm doing another small score. We score it at the 6, so we're going to go 1 notch on. That is 6 1/8, and let's score, because I think if we don't put this extra score line in, when you do put your photos on here, it's going to be a little bit thick, and we need that extra to have like that. That's all you need. That will be more than enough, so that's going to go over there. We do have a pocket that's going to come here. Now I did glue this on already. Pocket, and our pocket it is in the width, it is 3 1/4, and I just cut it so that it's going to be 6 on side to side, that it fits onto the page. I've put these ones on, that is offcuts from these two, and I've just joined it with a little bit of the strip in the middle. Then I do have a piece here. This is also an offcut. I will put it down on there, and this is an offcut as well. Probably gonna go into the middle there, and I do have this piece that I can cut, and it will fit in there. So that's going to be on this side. Then we need another piece. You need to cut, it is 7 1/2, and this one it is 1 1/2 inches wide. I scored at the 7 1/2 inch. I scored at let me show you. Put it on, sorry, 6.5. I score at the 1/2 inch and 3/4 of an inch. And let's do that. 1/2 inch, 3/4 of an inch, and I'm going to round my corners. That's going to be our closure. Do on the fold lines, we'll just fold it and fold it. That's going to be come at the bottom, and it's going to come over, and I do have this that I want to put onto our closure with magnets. We will get pattern paper. I do have quite a lot of offcuts here, and we'll see what can we fit on here. So let's start gluing up all these pieces. It is a lot. Now, let's glue this on. It is just a line of glue on the 3 sides. Okay, and I'm not straight, but that's fine. As long as I can get the glue on, that's the most important thing. Alright, and let's put this on. Do have a little bit of black showing at the bottom, and I think I'm okay. Moved a little bit. You can see, yes, I'm okay on my sides, and let's burnish. And that one. That is our pocket, and I want to just glue that on top there. I don't know if I must put this on a little bit of the cream. Let's see, and then put it on there. I think so. I will mount it and on cream. So I've got a, I think I've got one here, maybe too short. I will wait and see if I've got an offcut, and then that's what I'm going to do. Now that I see, no, let's glue it. Let's just glue it, then it's done. And I'm just going to try and do it in the middle. So that's it, and burnish. Right, I do have mine all glued, and then we can glue this one. Let's do this one. Position it in the middle if you can. Pinch, hold, and then you need to bring it up to the first score line, and I'm just going to take it up to that score line, and we will glue it, and stay away from your score line. Bring it over, and burnish. Let's open it, and if there's any glue on the side, we will clean it. Right, that's that one, that one, that one. And now let's do this one. I'm going to get some pattern paper and see what we can put on this one. I just put the cream color on, and I was thinking of putting this on top of the cream, and let's have a look if that sticks out a little bit with the card. I don't know if it looks too much, but I like it, so that is what I'm going to do. So I'm just gonna eyeball it and make sure I allow enough for here and at the top, and this side enough there for this side as well. And I'm going to make my mark, and that's probably there where I'm going to cut it, and let's cut it. That is done. Right, let's do this one. And don't forget to the side here and there. And let's put it where the glue is. We're gonna put our magnets, and let's do, I think I'm doing it there. I think that's where I'm going to put my magnet. I'm just going to get a piece of score tape. Right. Just need to get the backing off my pricking tool. I'm just gonna turn it. Just want to turn that piece in. And that's in the middle. Bring it over. I'm just going to do a blob of glue on this one. Take it over just so I can see where it should be. And let's lift it. Perfect. That is where I plan to have it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it to get dry. In the meantime, we can do our score tape all around, and we are done with this page as well. Let me show you what I've planned for the inside, and let's go to this page. This is the bigger one, and I just got my cream cardstock, cut it to fit, and I had this cut out. This was in the front of the book. Let me grab it, I can show you. It is that one. I just fussy cut that one out and put it on black cardstock, and I'm going to have it here in the corner, and it will be a tuck spot for your photos, or you want to journal, have a small photo, or whatever you want to do. That will be on that side. The opposite side, I did exactly the same. Cut it to size. The side measurements is the front one. I had this one, beautiful. Put it on a black cardstock, and this will be a pocket here. It's gonna be nice. On the top one, also cut it to size, and that will be another tuck spot. So this is what I'm going to do with mine. I haven't done anything at the back here of this. I will see what kind of cut-offs I'm gonna get, and when we revisit our book, and then I will do this one. Let me glue mine all, and then I can show you. Okay, I did mine. They all in nice, and you can see you can tuck a big photo. This is the small one. Let me get my bigger photo. Can tuck a photo in there, whatever you feel like. This side as well, or that way. And this one, I did not glue the sides not, just at the bottom, like these ones, like this one, just at the bottom. So when you tuck in, you've got a nice, it's nice and tight, and it will go nowhere. It will stay. You see, if you tuck it in, it stays. It's about as an inch up that I glue the whole section. Now we are done with this page. Let's close this, and let's bring that over. Okay, so let me show you. Well, I am finished with this one as well. Let me show you what I've done on this page. We do have a fold out and measurements, what you need to cut. It is 8.5, and you're going to score at the 1/2 inch, and you need to score at, I think it is another score. Yes, it is. You scored a 1/2 inch, skip a knot, 3/4 of an inch. That's where you need to score again. You glue up to your first score line, because there's a lot of photos in this page. You need to have that little extra. And then we do have 2 flip outs that both to the top. They both in the width is 5 inches. In the length it is, I think I cut it 8 3/4. Score at the 1/2 inch mark. Just make sure that I show a little bit of this if you make it a little bit longer, that is perfect. It's fine. But I just like to have a little bit of the paper showing. This one I did score at 2 score lines, 1/2 inch and then 1/8 of an inch. What I've done on here, I made a pocket and I use the cutouts that was in the paper pack, like these ones. I think I call it the ephemeras. Then I wanted to put it on this page, but it was too small. All I did, I cut my cream cardstock and I did it to fit on my page. That is 5 inches and the width is 3 1/4. And I just did a frame. I cut these ones in small strips, use this design, and I just cut it to fit on here like it's in a frame, and then I put that in the middle of the frame, and that is my pocket. The ones that was left from here, I've just glue it on there. That is from the card from the paper pack, and that's from the paper pack. It's offcuts from this design, and I just glue it on there. Then this is gonna flip out. This is the 2 scored one. You need to glue it where the first score line is. On that side, I just use the offcuts from all of this and glue it on there with that strip. The next one, exactly the same. Okay, it's a bit too exactly the same that I did. I use that pattern paper that was in, that's one of the packs. Put this on black cardstock, have that showing, and that's also a pocket. This was a little bit too short, and I just put the cream cardstock on this side. I did a strip that was the offcut from that, and I want to use it again, so I've put it there, and I carry on with this piece that was off from here. That is from the page, and I did my magnet on that side. On the opposite, I just put cardstock because I was running out of paper. There were no more, and I just put the cream cardstock, did the same as that side, and carry on with this strip, and that comes out, and there is the other magnet, and it just folds and closes, ready to go into our book. This is these 2 pages. Let's put it in the book and carry on with our next page. Our next page, very easy. This is my signature page. I love putting this in all my albums. It is very nice, easy, and you can make it even more prettier. Let's get to it. That is our main page. That's on that side. I was thinking, no, I will stay with this. I do like that, and I do like that. This is the little elephants. They're so cute. Now, what you need to do, we're gonna cut 6.5 by 4.5. Then you're going to score 6.5 on the half side. That's gonna come underneath, and we will bring it down to level on our page. For this, you need to cut, it is 4, I've got it 5/16, but you can make it 4 1/4. On the long side, we need to have it 5 7/8. I round one corner, that's gonna come up here. Now, let me tell you, we're gonna glue the bottom, and you will have a side pocket. This is from my from my right hand side. If you want it from the left hand side, and you've got very nice pattern paper onto your left, use it. Just round your corner the opposite side, or you know, that side, and that is how it's going to be. So this is going to go to my right. For that, we're going to make a belly band. Measuring for that, it is 6.5, and it is 2 1/8. You can make it 2 inches. That will be fine. All I did, I went and fold the one side over, hold it, bring it, and I went and did that side. Did not score it at all. That's why they are much longer than an 1/2 inch that I normally work with. I will tell you why. If you do this, put it down, bring your cardstock over, have it very tight, hold it, and then I bring it over again. My belly band is a nice tight fit if you do it that way. We will have it in the middle. We will glue it down like that. This piece that we cut, it is 1 5/8, and the length it is 4 inches. That's gonna go up there. This I mounted the two together like that, just on a piece of my cream cardstock. That will be 3 inches by 4 1/4, and that's gonna come on here. That's our page. Let's put it all together. Okay, just bend it a bit. There it is, it's flat. Now for the next step, we're gonna do it on the edge and on the edge here as well. And we finish, make sure you're even. I'm straight, well, as best as I can. So when you bring this over, just burnish that. Now let's take this and we do a line of glue. Bring it over, let it fall in its place, and then we burnish. I just want to see, I do have glue coming out. Let's do it. There's a little bit of glue showing. That's it. This page is complete. Let's get our score tape all around and ready for the book. Remember, we made this page. I haven't put it in the book because this is the opposite. That's going to go there. That is the opposite of this page that we still need to do. And that's going to come over here. So I'm just going to leave this all in the book and we can put both pages together. This is what I'm going to work with. My main page, cut that to size, and then this is the other part that's on that side, and let me show you what we will do with this one. The next page I've done, you need to have one piece of 4.5 by 9. You're going to score at the half, and the bottom at the half. So that will fit onto your page like that, and it is a pocket. So we just need to cut off. All I do, I'm putting my scissors on an angle to the corner there and on an angle here to the corner, and that's it. It's just to have your corners nice and it's not bulky. And that side as well. So when you fold it in, you can see it makes a nice corner. That's what we will do. We will go in and let's position it, and let's put our glue on as well. We will have a fold out, and it is 4 inches in the width and 9 inches in the length. We will score at 1/2 inch, and this is going to come over the page, and it's going to be like that. Little bit showing, and here is a little bit showing, and this is going to be a fold out. While I've got mine in position, I think I am going to glue it on. And down. It's a little bit, and my pencil mark there for that one, and then I'm gonna go and do the top one as well, and let me move it up so it's up to there, and that's it. Let's cut it down. I did put on the pattern paper and it looks actually very nice. I cut this piece off and I've put that there that you can see there is, it's 2 different things. the pocket and our fold out, flip out. Now we will come back to this, and we are going to do this side. The side of our fold out. Can I show you what I've done? Also, easy page, our pocket, and this is a booklet, and that closes that, and the fold out is that on the back. This cutoff was from the paper pack, from the page we use. This cutoff was from the page we use. That I've just cut to size and put it there. You can put a nice photo there and write about it on this side, or a nice big photo, even a smaller one like that, and you can still write about it, or on what's happening on this page, and that goes in there.